The Joint Research Centre is a collaboration between Microsoft Research and a host institution in a specific country. It's a very deep collaboration with many researchers involved from both sides, and that it's really quite a long-term engagement between the two sides.
It was initially created to investigate research in formal methods. It's been renewed twice since then. It's grown to encompass many topics now. It's structured in 4 themes: formal methods, computer vision and medical imaging, one on big data and machine learning, and finally one on privacy preservation and online social networks. In the 4D MRI project, our researchers developed very accurate models of the heart behavior, and this is key to very important applications.
In this particular project, we are looking at 4-dimensional images. So these are 3D images, plus time. It's 3D images of moving, beating human hearts. We're trying to analyze these images in an automatic way to figure out whether there are anomalies, for instance, either in the shape of the heart or in the way the heart moves. In order to turn those medical images into quantifiable measurements, we rely upon modern machine learning techniques. So that means that we rely upon a lot of data which has been labeled, tagged in some way or another by experts. And then what we do is we throw this data into our machine learning algorithms, which try to distill it, try to understand automatically what's important about that data and what is not, which will then inform the possible therapy.
The Mathematical Components project has had as objective to develop methods to allow mathematicians to have their proofs verified by computers. In particular, the researchers took one hard theorem of modern mathematics and developed a whole library of software components that in turn were leveraged to do a verification by computer that the proof was indeed accurate.
We're building tools that will let mathematicians enter their theories in a computer and have the computer understand what they're saying. And check whether what they're saying actually makes sense. And the goal is to help mathematicians avoid hard-to-spot errors. The biggest challenge in this project was making sense of a mathematical notation. It has the minimal amount of information, and the meaning has to be reconstructed from context. And what we did was figure out a way of programming this reconstruction using types. This was a fairly ambitious project, one that required pooling the resources from both Microsoft and Inria. Roughly a year after working in the project, we finally understood how group theory notation worked. And once we programmed that in the computer, about 2/3 of our proofs disappeared because they were all handled by the notation.
This result is a landmark achievement. Indeed, it suggests new ways of doing mathematics. With our newly started 11 projects, we have a set of very exciting objectives in sight, and we are looking forward to pushing further the frontiers of our domain, computer science, and to also have an impact on other sciences as well.
With the current setup of the Joint Research Centre with Inria in France, where we have great researchers and postdocs and PhD students working on important research topics and very highly relevant fields of computer science, we have great potential to achieve great research impact in the future.